All right, we're going to try this one more time and see if we can get this to go. Looks like Avery was having an issue as well. So we'll start this again. All right, let's see here. All right. Oh, we got Avery in here. What's up, man?
What up?
I don't know why the hell that wasn't working, but
It wasn't working.
well,
Oh
Todd called me on the phone. It's like, dude, I'm live streaming. He says, I know, I'm trying to get in, and it won't let me in. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, it wouldn't let me in either.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you were able to get in this time.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be here.
You should be.
Oh God, what an honor! That's a big, burly, manly furry.
It is.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a power bottom.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Are you sure? Oh, he's a top.
I don't know what any of those words mean, so I don't know for sure.
They mean what you think they mean.
Yeah, I'm not even going to think about it. Okay. That hurts my. It hurts my.
Why?
It hurts my sensitive ears to think about it.
Why?
Because I know you're a bad man.
That's true. I am bad. I am Terra bad. I'm bad, Terra bad, and I know I'm bad, Terra bad. I should make do a funny spoof comic called Bad Terra Bad.
Does that mean something?
Dude, that phrase is used in CG all the time when they're calling people, when SJWs are making crazy shit up about people and defaming them. It's like, yeah, they're bad, Terra bad.
I've never heard that.
Oh my God, people say it all the time.
Oh, well. Oh, hey, look, it's Todd. What's up, fellas?
Todd's heard the term before.
I bet you he hasn't.
What term?
Terra bad.
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard someone when they're making fun of SJWs calling somebody names, you're like, yeah, they're bad, Terra bad because of this or that, or
no. I like that word though. That's cool.
Oh my God!
Hey, Avery.
He was just picking on me because I didn't hear that. I've never heard that.
I guess you guys never watched Tug. Tug really uses it.
Dude, were you able to hop on to Andrew's last link?
Nope.
No, it wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't just me.
No. StreamYard shit the bed.
Cool.
He had a hard time ending the stream.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me end.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, StreamYard's totally shit the bed.
Cool. Well, it's a small company. I mean, it's all right.
They're bad, Terra bad.
I think he's having too much fun with that expression.
I love it, dude. Tug uses it frequently. I think I've heard Flash use it too.
Oh, okay.
Shows you how much you guys pay attention.
I watch your boy Zach's videos. I watch the Quarterings videos.
I don't watch.
I watch Ethan's videos, and
that's Quartering turned on us, man.
Whatever. I find his content entertaining, so I still watch it. And that's it. Those are the only guys I actually watch every day.
I don't watch anybody every day.
Oh, I watch Zach. I don't know what happened, but Zach had like 6 or 7 videos this morning that I hadn't seen. That he either did on Friday or all weekend long, because there was a whole crap load that I hadn't seen.
He did a bunch of good videos on like older comics lately.
Oh yeah. That one X Factor, the one with
dude, it's like
Gray on the cover.
It's like he's buying. It's like he's buying comics from you. Like it's a lot of the exact same stuff we're finding in 50-cent and dollar bins that we're like, oh man, I have this, but I'm buying it again anyway.
Yep.
It's just gem after gem. But then again, a lot of mediocre comics from back then are now gems. in comparison.
Yep, that is true.
Like stuff we would look at and just be like, "Oh, this is crap." Now we look at it and go, in comparison, not that bad. In retrospect, it's this is publishable by comparison. This was it may be crap, but it's crap done at a professional level.
Well, I bought a collection of comics this weekend that a lot of good stuff in there. Nothing earth-shattering or anything, but a lot of good Captain America, Avengers comics, some really good stuff in there. But I was amazed. I was flipping through some of the Avengers issues. It was after Heroes Reborn, and like after the George Perez. I think George Perez was on there for like 20 or almost 30 issues.
Mm-hmm.
There was an Alan Davis run. There was a Kieran Dwyer run. There was an Olivier Coipel run. It was like, oh my gosh, these are some fantastic. There was a Gary Frank run where a couple issues were done by Gary Frank. It's like, oh wow, this is just, and I got a whole bunch of them and they're great.
Well, yeah, back then, man, you had to put top tier people on Avengers, on X-Men, on the big team books. You had to put somebody badass.
Oh, don't be picking on my girl, Aya Viata, whatever her name is.
You can't even say her name.
I can't even say her name. I know. I was going for the joke and it just fell flat.
Yeah.
Like everything else I do. Yeah. Oh,
You had to put top talent on those books. It was expected.
Yeah, but there was a string of really great issues with some really good talent on there. So, what's so funny? There's a picture, a photograph that I have of Todd from back in our college or our high school days, college days. What the hell am I talking about? College. That I photocopied black and white, and then I went over it with a marker, and then I threw some white out, and I turned Todd into a villain. And I hate to say it, it looks very much like this character right here.
Huh.
I don't know why. Hey, Ahmed, how's it going?
Todd is a furry confirmed?
Todd is a furry confirmed, yep.
Oh.
No.
I think
Todd's like, no, don't even joke about that. It's not funny.
I think it's always been his secret desire to have animal representation.
Oh. You're just really hung up on it.
And here I am actually like making an effort to show up to your show.
Yeah, you call him a furry. You're such a jerk, Andrew.
Wait a minute. You're the one that started it.
Well, you don't like the way I twisted that around on you?
Yeah, I noticed how quickly that happened, though.
I know. It's like, here's a bus. Let me throw Andrew under it.
Had it taken me a few extra minutes, I might not have caught it. That's the sad part.
I was like, ooh, Greyhound. Andrew. Whoop, throw him right under.
Yep. Oh, speaking of Greyhound, you guys seen the preview for the Tom Hanks movie, the war movie, Greyhound?
No.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
No. That Tom Hanks is so creepy.
Oh, well, in this movie, he's a like a battleship captain.
Go to his Instagram.
I don't follow any of these people on Instagram.
I didn't tell you to follow him, jackwagon.
Yeah, well,
go to his Instagram. It is creepy.
Okay.
That dude. No, thank you to Tom Hanks.
What's so creepy about it?
He'll just take a picture of like a lone lost sock or something and have some creepy comment about a lost like kid's sock or a lost glove. And it's just so weird. Everybody's like, there's a lot of conspiracies out there about it. Like he was on the flight manifest for Epstein and
what?
Oh yeah. I have no idea if it's true.
Avery's just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out to help.
Throwing it out there for posterity, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's all out. all this stuff's out there. Like Illuminati rumors, satanic rumors. You know, it's. But if you go and look at it, his Instagram is creepy.
I'll have to take your word for it. Ahmed says, I'm almost done with the Hills Have Eyes remake coloring page. Very cool. There was they did a release of Best Buy did a release of some horror movies, and they had these funky covers. Well, inside the movies was a coloring book where they took just the line art from the covers and made it into a little mini coloring book, and he was showing it to me the other day, and I guess he's coloring one of the pages. That's awesome. That's great.
Cool.
All right, you guys want to see some comics?
Nope.
Not really.
All right. Well, here we go. I got this. This is almost. This is. I thought this was almost a complete run of these. I don't know how
I
far
got the
they're
runs
went,
too. That's funny.
but this is Captain America when it became part of the Marvel Knights series.
Okay.
This first few issues were done art by John.
Yeah,
Cassaday.
I remember the oversensitive people were mad that Captain America killed a terrorist.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, right there, that punch.
Was it?
But
Who's it?
John Cassaday on
Yeah.
art.
Oh, right. Okay.
But he did the art for like the first story arc, and I have issues 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 starts a new series with actually Cassaday, or that's not Cassaday on cover, is it?
No.
Maybe it's let me see who's on cover.
Oh, Trevor Harris. That guy, Trevor Harrison, is awesome.
Yeah, he did the interior art for this story arc, which isn't bad. But I have issues 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is that storyline. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, check this out. This is funny. They do this all the time. The Extremist, part 1 of 4, part 2 of 4, part 3 of 5. So they expanded it. But Trevor Hairsane did the first 3 parts, and then Jay Lee did parts 4 and 5.
Really?
Yeah, check this out.
I did not know that Jay Lee did a Captain America.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Look at us.
Avery.
I don't like it.
Oh, Jay Lee does Morlock or whatever. MODOK.
Trump.
Jesus.
I was trying to get there. No, it's not Trump.
I don't care for it.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
That's not good, Jay Lee.
I like it. I'm happy. Then Ice part 1 of 5. This one's Jay Lee. This one's Jay Lee. This one's Jay Lee. Oh, I'm missing an issue. I'm missing issue 13, I think. 12 and 13. So this whole storyline was done by Jay Lee. So that's awesome.
Open that one up.
I really like that cover.
See if you could change the style up in the middle of the.
Oh no, it's pretty consistent. There is a scene in here where he and Sharon Carter are taking a bath together. I did see that in the final issue. Let's see what else. Then we have Lee Weeks, Cap Lives.
Ooh, crack that one open, buddy.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, that was a good run. They had some good artists on there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Marvel sucking thing's fairly new.
Well, Marvel Knights was actually pretty decent. I mean, that was
That was
all.
some good stuff.
Yeah, we got Lee Weeks here. Got Jay Lee, Cassaday, Trevor Hairsane, however you say his name. Oh, wow, that's a great page. But I'm not dead yet. Very good. And then 18 was also Lee Weeks. 19 was Lee Weeks. 20 was Lee Weeks.
Open that
And
one.
then
20 was Lee Weeks.
Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, and a young Peter Parker are the first 3 Patriots to fall. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Wonder if this is some type of like future storyline.
That's like really good looking Lee Weeks work too.
Yeah, did he ink that himself or someone else ink it?
Let's see if it says. It says Palmer, but
That could be the colorist.
yeah. No, Tom Palmer inks.
Okay.
Okay. Dave Gibbons on script, so that's got to be kind of cool.
That's cool. Wow, they got a good team.
Then they switched from Captain America this trade dress to this trade dress, in issues 21, 22, 23, 24,
Well, I mean, Dave Johnson covers.
25, and 26. These were all Dave Johnson covers with Chris Bacalo on interior.
Really?
Yes. And this I remember actually buying off the stands because I loved Bacalo's stuff back then. Look at how he drew Captain America. He drew him huge. But I think this was before he went over to X-Men. And then it's done. Then the last 27 and 28 were done by, we've got the Dave Johnson covers, which are nice. The interior art by Campbell. I'm not sure which Campbell this is, but let's see if we can get a credits page and find out.
Nope, no credits page.
Is it me, or does it look like he's trying to pretend to be Howard Chaykin? You know?
It might be influenced.
With these pages. Okay, let's see. Eddie Campbell.
Oh, okay.
With Stuart McKay on artists. So, okay, that's cool. 27 and 28, and then 29 was Scott Eaton, who I personally think Scott Eaton's great. He does some really great superhero type characters and drawing. Oh yeah, there you go, Diamondback, gorgeous. Yeah, and then of course you got Nick Fury, the original Nick Fury.
Oh, really, you almost have a complete run. I don't know what it ran to. How many issues did it go till?
Yeah, I'll have to double check, but I'm missing issues 1 and 2, which I think I might have some of these already in the store. So
13.
But yeah, and then
that's great, dude. That's a great run.
And then I got Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty, which was actually 12 issues, which I got another copy of the rough cut.
Good, because I need to get. I don't know. I used to have that. I don't know where mine went.
This is Ron Garney pencils.
Oh yeah, that's a great issue, dude.
It is. Yeah. It is.
That was when Ron Garney gave a shit.
Hey, I've always liked Ron Garney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't liked his
I had that style. Book, but I took it apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like his new Death Blow style.
This is issues 1, 2. For some reason, I also have both copies of these. I actually have these already in the store, but there was an alternate cover for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait a minute. Did that say Hamner? Oh, this is a Cully Hamner issue.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how cool is that?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. And this is decent Cully Hamner, too. Oh, that's awesome. I've always liked Cully Hamner stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I got 9, 10. Oh, Mannion. Scott Mannion, really? Oh, very cool.
Oh, well, no. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, the wings on his head.
No.
That's funny.
No.
All right. Well, I've seen some of his other work. It's a lot better than this, but.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. 11 and last issue, number 12.
No.
Because you asked for it, the end of Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty. I don't know who did that cover, but that's not that good.
Open it up. Yeah, that's a horrible cover.
It's almost like they gave up.
Yeah, it's like they had like this incredible run with Ron Garney, and then they just ended it.
Doug Braithwaite and Anthony Williams. Oh, Anthony Williams is good.
Doug Braithwaite's really good.
Yeah, this is weird. This looks like it was slapped together really quick. I guess they knew that the series was ending. You know, maybe that's what happened. But
yeah, they're like, hey, we just need you to like end this.
Yeah, so that may end up becoming a like a bundle set, all 12 issues. But here, check this out. I give you one more quick little stack.
Oh.
This is actually some more good Captain America. This is from the Heroes Reborn. This was, wait a minute, what year was this? 1998. So this actually came out before Sentinel of Liberty.
Yeah, that right there is Ron Garney's first Captain America.
Yeah, and this is actually
it's good. It's really freaking good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
He did several issues. He did issue 1, 2.
That was
3,
his first run. I collected all of those, man. I don't have any of those.
Good.
Oh, 5.
When he first came out on that Captain America run, I thought he was like, I really had him pegged as like a minimal Jim Lee. I loved it. You know?
Oh yeah, he's even got that Jim Lee pose on one cover.
Yeah, he had like exactly. He had like a really like Like he had the anatomy of Jim Lee, but a simpler, more readable style.
You talking about that one there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a page, I think somewhere in one of those issues, there's a full page splash of him doing that Captain America jump
Yeah.
that Jim Lee did, but just in his own style. It's a beautiful image.
And then the next few issues was Dale Eaglesham. And then, of course, the Kuberts came in.
Yeah, that was good.
Where did he came in? No, this is still Dale Eaglesham. Is this the issue? Yeah, this is the issue where the Kubert. I'm always screwing the two of them up, but this has got to be Andy Kubert, and he went for several issues. There's some covers in here that are fantastic. This is issue 8, 9, introducing Cap's new shield. That's not good. 10, 11. I love this one. In the Grip of Nightmare. 12, 13, 14, Evil is back. 15, 16, 17. I want to get to the one. Oh, I know where it is. It's this one here. I love this cover. I don't know why. It's just really great.
Oh man.
Issue
Who
20.
drew that?
Kubert.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that splash page for real. Like I'm not being a douche. That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then we have 20. That's 20, 21. Still got Kubert on there.
Man, whoever gave you got a good deal on these, man.
Not only did I buy them all as one big box, every single one of these was bag and boarded.
So they're nice and taken care of.
They're nice, yeah. We have a Patrick Zurcher issue.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ron Friends. Oh, yes.
He passed away.
When?
I'm pretty sure he just passed away recently.
You're kidding me.
What?
Oh, that's horrible.
I think so. I don't think I'm making that up.
Oh, you better double check.
You better double check that because that's not a good thing. And then we have issue number 25, the special anniversary edition. This one goes back to Kubert.
Oh, maybe not. It doesn't. I don't see it. I thought he
26, 27.
that passed away. It was someone. It wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Ron Friends. I'm sorry, Ron.
Yeah, man, don't be jinxing him like that, dude. That's
Yeah.
horrible. 29. This goes. Dan Jurgens is penciling it. I think he's writing it. Oh no, this has got Brett Anderson on pencils, but Dan Jurgens, I think at some point took over the penciling. This one's a Kubert one. Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that one too. Very simple, but
Yeah.
every now and then, Cap's got to get the girl. You know.
Yeah. Get it.
That's right. That's right. Oh, that's an awesome cover. Andy Kubert. Oh, this has got a Jerry Orway in the interior.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah, that is great.
Yeah, Jerry Orway was awesome.
Especially doing like
Oh, dude, some of those scenes look exactly like some scenes they used in the Cap movie. When they showed
probably.
when he was with the soldiers in World War II.
Yep.
Look at some of those scenes. It's like they lifted them.
Well, they could have been inspiration.
Like, look at that, dude.
Yeah. That's awesome. Then this is when Dan Jurgens started doing the penciling. And look, Art T. Bear on inking.
Art T. Bear?
Yeah, Art T. Bear.
Art the Bear?
Yeah. This used 20, 33, 34, 35, 36,
Yeah, you had a Captain America fan come in, didn't you?
37, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you like that captain.
38,
Oh, yeah.
39. This is Bob Layton. Very cool. 40. I love that cover too. That's gorgeous. There's an issue in here. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to find it. It might be issue 50, but I actually own an original Dan Jurgens page from one of these issues.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't have Captain America on it, so
Oh, you suck.
41. Oh, here, check it out. This is when they went back to the legacy numbering. You went 41, 42, and then it also had 509. 43.
Oh, that trade dress is awful.
44.
Oh, that's got a heart on the trade. No. No.
Now that Connie knows my secret, will she still love me? Oh, Steve, Cap, who's the real man I love?
Oh,
God.
oh God.
45, 46. That's a cool cover. Oh wow, this is a storyline, America Lost, part 1 of 4. You got parts 1, parts 2, parts 3, and parts 4. I really like Captain America in a black suit instead of the blue. I just like that. I don't know
That's
why.
US agent, yeah, U.S. agent.
Well, it's not U.S. agent. That's still Captain America, but it's
The outfit is the outfit that became the U.S. agent outfit.
yeah.
Kind of. No, the U.S. agent is a little different.
Can I start the washing machine?
It's got that flag thing on the cross.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll take care of it. 49 and I don't have 50. I have 2 annuals.
Oh,
It's annual 99 and
Well,
101.
wait, did it get to 50?
I don't know if it did or not.
It might not. I mean, this guy has a run, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to double check. I swear the page I have, the original page I have, is from issue 50. But I'll have to double check. I'll have to find it. But you got 2 annuals here. This one has Raimondi. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Who is the artist? Penciler Pablo Raimondi. Never heard of him. It's not bad. It's not horrible, but...
No, I never saw Sun Devils, Trusty.
And then this is the annual from 2001. It's a really weird trade dress. Here's the interior art by Lee Motor. Okay, cool. That's not bad. All right, so that's half the collection I bought. So Wednesday we'll go through the other half, mostly Avengers issues and so forth, and then some one-shots and limited series. But yeah, the guy brought them in, and they were in decent condition. Okay, let me tell you the story. Okay, now that I've wrapped that up. All those comics will be in the store this weekend. If anybody's interested in coming by the Misfit Corner Comics store in Jacksonville, Florida, the Beach Boulevard Flea Market, I'll have the comics, and they'll be cheap. But so here's the story. The guy who brought me those comics is actually the guy that took over my old store, my old spot, the two units that I had. And he brought them in because he had bought them from somebody, and he was trying to sell them in his store. Now, of course, he's not a comic book store. It's like yard sale stuff, right? So nothing major or anything, right? But he had put some bins in the middle aisle where you're not supposed to put bins, and he had put a sign up that says everything inside the bin's $1. And he said he had made about $10 selling stuff. Then the management came by and fined him $50 for having stuff in the middle of the aisle. So he was like, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll make you an offer. And I talked him down from what he originally wanted. I made him a kind of a low ball offer, and we kind of met halfway, but I was still happy about it. So, but yeah, a whole bunch of really good comics, really good condition, excellent dollar bin stuff. I mean, some of these will be put together in sets and be bundled up, and you get them for even better price. But oh yeah, it's awesome. Ahmed wants to know, is it time to do the peep show yet?
No.
You know, it's funny he mentions that.
No, I'm out.
I wanted to show you something. I'm not going to do a peep show, but I found something today. All right, I was at the store. I'm not going to.
What's your colon?
No, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, and that's why I'm bringing this up. This will be a peep show in the future, but it's Brock's jelly beans. Let's say they call it jelly bird eggs, but it says they're spiced, but it doesn't say spiced with what, you know?
Like gummies are spiced.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they don't look like they've got sugar on them or anything. You know, like the sweet and sour candies where they put sugar on them and all. But it just says spiced, and it doesn't say with what. You know, apple spice, cinnamon spice, something. So I'm just
the same stuff they put in gumdrops.
I'm just super curious, and I'm going to save those for another time because I don't want to scare Todd away.
They probably taste like gumdrops.
Oh, we'll find out. Oh! I gotta show you guys another comic that came into the store. This is a beat up old issue of Star Wars, but I wanted to show it to you guys because I found some things in it utterly fascinating. This old lady brought in a stack of comics, and they were all beat up and all, and I gave her a few bucks and threw them in the 50-cent bin. But this is a copy of Star Wars number 12. Let me zoom in and show you. Now, as you can see, it's like busted up beyond all, it's even ripped in the cover. I mean, it's bad. But this is from 1978. And the thing that I thought was fantastic about this issue, it wasn't the Star Wars story, even though Carmen Infantino and Terry Austin on art.
Mm-hmm.
It was the advertisements for Marvel Comics that were just so cool. Let me show you. Let me get to one. Okay, check it out. Here's an ad. It says, launch on the mystical Marvel's supernatural sensations before they latch onto you. We dare you to enter the tomb of Dracula, Lord of the Vampires. Ride into adventure with Ghost Rider, the most supernatural superhero of them all. And be sure to visit Doctor Strange, master of the mystical arts. Fear-filled fantasy from the haunted house of ideas. What a great ad.
That's awesome.
And it just
Flip through
gorgeous.
it somewhere.
Oh yeah, we're gonna flip through some more. Okay, then there was they're here Star Wars action figures, which these are really, really bad drawings of characters we know.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like they pulled it off of like a promotional poster, but never actually saw the movie. But all right, here's another one. Here's another ad. America's number one superhero is now in 5 different power-packed comics each and every month. You got The Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel Team Up with Spider-Man, Peter Parker the Spectacular Tale, Spider-Man, Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man, and now an easy-to-read Spidey, all on sale now. I didn't know that they had Spidey was an actual title.
I never actually heard of Spidey.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the ever-loving Blue-Eyed Thing teams up with a new guest star each month in Marvel 2-in-1. Don't miss the action and the sense-shattering excitement. Brought to you by Roger Sliffer and Ron Wilson. It's clobbering time, on sale now. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, I love this image right here. The splash page of these pirates and these futuristic pirate ships that are like built to look like islands. I like that. That's very ingenious. Very cool. And then we got an advertisement for Howard the Duck. And over here we have The Watcher. I am The Watcher, your guide to startling tales in alternate realities in every issue of What If. Now here's one. I don't see if you guys recognize any of these. I mean, 3D Man's probably the only one I recognize, but it says special thing happens in Marvel Premiere featuring the Liberty Legion, Monarch Star Stalker, the man brute called Wood God, the Mark of Cain.
The Mark of Cain, I've heard.
You've heard of that one? The Torpedo.
Torpedo, I've heard of.
Weird World, I've heard of it, but only because they relaunched it. Part of their Secret Wars thing.
Well, also that trade I have.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And then, of course, 3D Man. Yeah. I don't... like Wood God? I've never heard of that at all. Yeah. It'd be interesting to find some of these issues to see what this is all about.
Make some of these ads in Hero for your other comics.
That'd be cool. All right, let's check out the Howard the Duck one.
No.
May the farce be with you. Howard the Duck, trapped in a world he never made. Blah! From Playboy to the Village Voice, everybody is talking about Howard. But Steve Gerber and Gene Colan keep producing this monthly dose of madness anyway.
What Stan Lee say about it?
Stan Lee says, Howard is a contemporary. He reflects the reader's anger and frustration, and maybe most of all, his sense of impotence. The feeling that no matter what you do, things will keep getting worse. That's a great Stan Lee quote.
That is actually really, really good.
Yeah. And now a message from Beverly Switzler. Get down, America, to your local newspaper. If your local newspaper doesn't feature the daily Howard the Duck comic, contact the paper's feature editor right now and demand your duck. Thank you. And then Piano from Steve Gerber. Pick up Howard's latest adventures on sale now. That's just funny. I mean, it's stupid, but it's funny. All right, let me see what else they have in here. Oh, here's another one. Behold the Marvel galaxy of superheroes. The man called Nova, Captain Marvel. all at your newspaper, not very far, far away. The Incredible Hulk, the hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, and Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. You know what's really funny is you got two spacefaring guys, which goes with the whole Marvel Galaxy theme. But then you got Shang-Chi, Daredevil, and the Hulk. None of those are space-going characters, but somebody there just threw that together and thought that would be a good ad. All right, let me see what else. I think there was a couple more. Oh, yeah, here we go. Check this out. Thrill to Robert E. Howard's Greatest Heroes, Kull the Destroyer by Don Glut and Ernie Chan. Conan the Barbarian by Roy Thomas and John Buscema, and Red Sonja, the She-Devil with a Sword by Roy Thomas, Claire Noto, and Frank Thorne. On sale every 60 days. Plus it has Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, Enter the Strange World of Edgar Rice Burroughs, It's a Trip You'll Never Forget, and John Carter, Warlord of Mars. I don't remember Marvel doing a John Carter series.
Well, it was over long before you started reading comics.
Well, I'm sure it was, but I have never seen any like reprints or anything. I may have to look that up because that might be
They
cool.
didn't have the rights. They couldn't reprint it.
Really? That's
If
funny.
you don't have the rights. You can do a John Carter comic if you get the rights.
Yeah.
And you can't reprint it once your rights are over. And there's some things about John Carter that I believe are public domain, but you'll still get sued because there's other things that aren't.
Right. All right, here's two more ads. We got one for the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, The Vision, The Scarlet Witch, Wonder Man and Beast, and many more. I think this was during the John Byrne era. The world's greatest comic magazine, The Fantastic Four. You got the most dynamic non-team ever.
Multiple errors on that book.
What's that?
I think which era? I think he had multiple on there, didn't he?
Well, I know when Beast was there, the Blue Beast, he was involved in a lot of that. So, but yeah, you're right.
I could be wrong. I know Perez did.
The Defenders, the Hulk, Valkyrie, Nighthawk, Hellcat, and a few surprises. Check this out. All new, all different X-Men. Cyclops, Phoenix, Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, and Nightcrawler. That was a great era of comics.
Yeah, that was the best.
And then the greatest superheroes of World War II, the Invaders. Captain America, the Human Torch, Union Jack, Submariner, and Spitfire. Get in on these Marvel super groups on sale now. And then last but not least, you got one more ad. Look out, world. It's the mighty Marvel superhero explosion. 5 all-new action
They really put
blockbusters.
that out for every character they had out.
They did. Thor, Captain America and the Falcon, the Invincible Iron Man, the Black Panther, and watch out for the all-new Miss Marvel.
I love that, dude. I love all those ads.
These are fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if only they did that nowadays, you know? But I was flipping through this issue in the store, and I'm like, these ads are what jumped out at me more than anything else, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, this is very cool.
It was worth advertising because the book was everywhere.
That is true.
Like every convenience store, every drugstore, every grocery store, every newsstand, every bookstore, like they were freaking everywhere.
Trusty says, I have to dress up as a giant Peeps costume for our...
Perps. He has to dress up as a giant perp for kids. Whoa.
I think he was saying Peeps costume for our church's kids Easter program. It shows how much I love Jesus. Very good, Trusty. That's awesome.
I actually
he goes,
him dressing up as a perp for.
he goes, Peeps,
Yeah.
Stupid autocorrect.
Yeah,
It was Peeps.
perp. Dress up.
I still
for
say
kids.
that.
Wait, what? Trusty.
I say Trusty dressing up as a perp for his kids' church Easter program is cooler and better.
Yeah, well,
What'd you do? I dressed up like a perp. Perping for Jesus.
hey, listen, autocorrect can kill you sometimes,
Oh,
okay?
it's awful, dude. Autocorrect. I hate it when it changes a word. Because sometimes it's funny, and other times it's embarrassing.
Oh, we got word today that my company is doing mandatory work from home for the next few weeks.
Well, oh, because
Hi, Andrew.
coronavirus.
I don't know. I
You
didn't.
know. You just don't want to say.
Well, so what I did is the
Does
table.
somebody at work have it?
You know, the table that was over there. I pushed it over here next to my drawing, next to my desk, so that I have my work area here, as well as a whole table here, so that I can actually do double work. Like have my work set up over here, and then my regular setup over here. So I'm preparing for work from home. So,
So what basically what you're saying is right where you're sitting, you'll have your computer and you'll do your work, and then right next to you, you'll have the stack of Captain America and Avengers, and we'll be reading it throughout the day.
It's a good chance because nice big stack of comics, a lot of fun to read.
Yeah.
Trusty said, "Well, I have portrayed Judas in the past, so
All right, guys, I can't help myself. I've got to try these things.
All right, I gotta go. I love you
It's not
guys.
a peep show. He's just gonna
I'm
eat.
not going to do it as a peep show. I'm just going to try them.
He's just gonna eat a couple. Turn your camera off when you put them in your mouth.
No, that's no fun.
Well, we don't want to see it.
It's a jelly. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Oh, dude, I like that Mark Silvestri icon, dude.
Oh.
Thanks. I made a mistake. Like that page actually came up for auction, and I really wanted to get it, but I couldn't get it.
How much did it go for?
It actually wasn't bad because it didn't have any major characters in it. It was a few $100.
Oh.
But someone's unloading all those classic Wolverines now.
That's a shame.
Yeah, isn't that an awesome Morlock page though?
Oh yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorite drawings of his.
Well, everything Silvestri did back then was awesome.
Dude, he was so good. He stopped being good the minute he started trying to go after Jim Lee.
Yeah, once his style became sort of this loose version of Jim Lee's style.
Yep. He was the king, dude. He was the best by far. And
yeah,
I
but
don't know,
he was still outshined by Jim Lee,
I know.
What I think is so fascinating is we found some really early issues that had Silvestri art in it that we never even realized he was working. Like there were some Conan issues that had Silvestri.
Yeah, dude, they're
It's
good
like-
too. It's
it's
early.
like- Yeah, Jim Lee, I guess, started on Alpha Flight, but still, it wasn't like Conan. Something even less. I don't know. Back in that day, it's probably less flamboyant. Less
I think
visual.
out of all the guys, I'm actually like I would have to say now, like hindsight being what it is, like early Silvestri was awesome. I actually have been really like when I see it, I've actually been really enjoying Eric Larson's Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man run.
They were
They actually the pages actually look really freaking good, dude.
Yeah.
He actually like I guess because of the fire like that he had, like anything of his Amazing Spider-Man stuff is worth a fortune. So it must have been like all the Amazing Spider-Man stuff that went up in smoke. Because like he just had an Amazing Spider-Man cover. You remember like it wasn't the female Furies, it was like but it was a bunch of like female barbarians or something on the Amazing Spider-Man cover. You would recognize it if you saw it.
You know what? Probably a lot of his artwork was lost.
Yeah, no, that cover it was a Larson cover and it went for $24,000.
Damn.
Way high. I mean, that's higher than a Jim Lee classic like Uncanny X-Men page. And I know it's a cover, but yeah, Silvestri. Trusty says Silvestri and Isherwood on King Conan were the best.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could see the greatness in the Silvestri Conan pages without realizing who it was.
Yeah.
That was the thing that I was looking at some of the pages. I go, these are really nice. And then I realized they were Mark Silvestri. It's like, holy crap,
What made him really good is he was a bridge. If you really think of his work, he was a bridge. He had his panel layouts were really classic. He was doing those faraway shots where like all of the characters never got bigger than like a mid shot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't until the whole Jim Lee thing where everything became a close up. But he had like mid shot, and it was like these classic shots, but his style was really modern. And I don't know. The older I get, the more I really appreciate all of like the looser artwork, like the Dan Green style inks, and like that stuff is very hard for me because I'm so controlled.
Did you see the video that Kodiak and I did where we were doing a side-by-side comparison between a Silvestri X-Men issue with the Brood and Cyberforce #1?
Oh no.
You need to go find that video. It's called Side by Side. It just so happens it was 2 comics that were in the stack that I was going through during the live stream.
I think I remember seeing it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, we sat down and did a side-by-side comparison.
That was completely different.
Oh yeah, well, what was so really mind-blowing is that the Cyberforce Silvestri is what you remember of him. But if you sat down and looked at the X-Men one, it had all the beats. It had all the storytelling beats, but it had none of the flashy stuff, none of the splash page, the whole page where it's just a person's face. It didn't have any of that crap.
So much
but it was still great. Yeah. And it was funny. We were looking through the Cyberforce and I said, we got to this one shot. It was like a babe shot. And I said, I bet you there's at least 3 more of these in this issue. And we went through and we found all 3 of them because it was all about also selling the artwork as well,
Mm-hmm.
But the one panel, there was like one panel in the X-Men issue where it was Storm, where she's posing and she's looking awesome, but it was like a quarter of the page. It was like really small, because that wasn't showing off the character wasn't the important part of the story,
Right.
He drew her great. He drew her and she looked fantastic, but it wasn't, had that been a Image comic, it would have been a whole splash of her just standing there posing,
Yeah.
But it's fascinating to look at what happened, between those era of comics with the same artist,
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, go check out that I've got to do another one of those side-by-side comparisons. Well, I've got to find something worth doing it for,
Image Age did bring in a lot of people to abandon storytelling.
Oh yeah. It was about flash in the pants, and they did a lot of it. So, well, listen, hey, Todd, I got to tell you guys. So I started this thing this weekend where anybody who made a purchase got a raffle ticket. And I told them about the fact that the store, we're getting ready to celebrate our year anniversary at the flea market. We're going to do that. I have a live stream. I have a YouTube channel. I gave out a lot of business cards, gave out a lot of raffle tickets. I got like 5 or 6 new subscribers just this weekend from people who actually went into the store, met me, liked decided to follow my life.
Wait, they actually met you and then subscribed?
Yeah, heaven forbid. Well, there was at least one person that unsubscribed. So I almost always chalk it up to, there goes Avery again.
No, I haven't done that in a while.
I haven't done it in a while.
I haven't done that in a while.
I always resubscribe. I just do it as a meme.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, well, guys, there is like a whole crap load of people live streaming right now that are much better than I am. So I don't think I'm going to get any more audience. You've got Ethan live streaming, a Gary Shipment live streaming.
Most of your views come after.
Yeah, Alterna, he's live streaming right now.
Peter Cimetti.
Oh, I was going to say Steven Crowder is live streaming. He's not. He just uploaded a video. But oh well. Well, there is a lot of great stuff going on YouTube right now. There's a lot of people producing some really good videos. And if you haven't caught up with some of the ones that your boy Zach has been doing, especially his retro comic reviews, where he's going through some older comics, just wonderful. So if you get an opportunity, go check out what he's doing. I mean, it's not like I don't have the comics. I could do it myself, but he's so much more eloquent when it comes to talking about it, Even when he goes on a tangent and talks about being in the military, and it ends up being 2/3 of the video is him telling a story.
I wonder if Zach was ever in the Marines.
I don't know, but it's possible. He makes good videos, so I'm pretty sure anybody out there watching my video now is familiar with him. But I appreciate you guys coming back in and giving it a second shot. But I'm wrapping up because I'm exhausted. This time change freaking killed me this weekend.
I was awake during the time change.
Oh, you know what's so funny is I had laid down because I was so tired Saturday night, and I woke up and I'm like, what time is it? What time is it? And I'm walking through the house because I left my phone at the store. I had plugged it in to charge it on the windowsill and then left it there. So I felt naked the entire evening. Oh. And I came out into the living room and I went and I looked at the microwave in the oven. It was only 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, God dang it. I was like feeling the effects of having the time change on you without it actually happening.
Oh,
That's the worst.
It's horrible. But everybody, thank you so much for coming by. We'll do this again on Wednesday. I'll have more comics to share with you on Wednesday. I've got a whole nother stack here, and we'll just have a lot of fun. So everybody, Avery, Todd, the original Lapdog Press guys, thank you so much for joining me. And
could you not bring that up?
nobody knows what the hell we're talking about. You know that. All right.
Oh,
Good night.
Later.
poop.